First, I will start with the Seahawks Vortex. We'll start with the handle section. The real seat is non-Fuji, but it looks quite good quality. This is how it looks like, the real seat section. Looks quite slim, quite solid design, good quality handle and EVA form. Comes with the metal rear seat. This is how it looks like. The blank have a metal sleeve, so this is quite a good design to have a metal sleeve on the blank itself. Okay. That's how the rear seat and handle section looks like. Then this is how the handle section looks like, with the logo, and bottom is the EVA form. EVA form butt section. Next will be the rod itself, the blank section. This one is a solid carbon blank. This is solid carbon blank. This version that I have is a 6'3" version. Comes with Fuji SIC guide. This is a Fuji guide actually. This type of K guide. SIC ring, silicon carbide ring guide for all the ring. Total have 7 ring guide. Then the build quality is also quite okay. That's how it looks like. For all the rings are Fuji ring guide with silicon carbide. The second rod that I have is the Meguro. We'll start with the handle section. This is a different design compared to Seahawk. This one have a gimbal for farting belt. This one is for PE 224. I believe the PE 1 to 3 should be similar design in length. Also non-Fuji reel seat, but this one is a different design. This one comes with two metal reel seat, and the quality is also quite okay. This is how it looks like. This is how the reel seat looks like. Also with EVA form. This is how it looks like for the butt joint section. Next, I'll start with the rod. For Meguro, this also is a solid carbon rod, non-hollow, solid carbon. This is how the rod looks like. Have a rating of 20 kg for PE224. Okay, for the ring itself, I'm not sure what kind of brand that they are using. These are non-Fuji ring guide, but it looks okay. K-guide design, stainless steel. As you can see, this is a non-Fuji, but to me looks okay. The ring material itself, I'm not sure what kind of ring material. It could be just a normal insert, not Fuji Alconite, that kind of material. So one thing to bear in mind. This is how all the ring guide looks like. This model have 7 ring guide as well. Okay, this is a brief view on how these two rods looks like, and now we'll do a comparison between these two rods. The easiest one, we'll start with the handle design. Okay, from the top is the Seahawk Vortex, the bottom is the Meguro. As you can see, the Meguro is longer. It's a longer design. The length is actually longer, and it comes with a gimbal for farting belt. So for around $60, if you are looking for a light jigging rod, it really depends on your application. As if you select a longer rod as Meguro, then it's actually much heavier. This one is a lighter design. So it really depends on you. If you are looking for light jigging application, in my view, the Seahawk Vortex will be more suitable because it's a much lightweight design. This one is definitely heavier. It's heavier than this one. So a heavier rod may not be comfortable if you are doing light jigging for a long period of time, because if you're using a heavier rod, it will be much difficult for you to do light jigging, because you will need a lighter rod to jig more comfortable and won't get tired easily. Both of these rods are I would consider good rod. Only the main advantages for here is Seahawk, because the Seahawk rod comes with SIC guide. If you are looking for rod with Fuji ring guide, then Seahawk might be more suitable for you, because they are both around the same price, but they are obviously designed for different application. I won't say Maguro is not good, because Maguro is also quite good, just that both of these are for different application. So it's really up to you what kind of fishing that you are doing. For Maguro, in my opinion, if you are doing bottom fishing like Tenya or Madai fishing, or you really need a fighting belt to fight big fish, then this one is more suitable for you. If you are looking for a light jigging rod that is lightweight, then Seahawk is a better choice for you. So there are no right or wrong which rod is actually better. It really depends on your preference. In terms of the rod sensitivity, one thing I noticed is that the Seahawk Vortex rod, this one is a Seahawk Vortex rod, is actually much the tip is much stiffer. So this is a stiffer tip for Seahawk Vortex. Okay, I'll just show you one example. Quite hard for you actually to do this kind of so-called S-shaped bend on Seahawk Vortex rod. Okay, this is a more stiffer rod. The tip is more stiff. One thing to bear in mind. But for Meguro, this one is Meguro, for some reason their rod tip is very soft. It's actually softer, and I can actually do this. You see, I can actually bend this very weird angle. It looks like a rubber band. Looks like it's made out of rubber, but this is actually a carbon. Okay, so both rod is obviously have a different characteristic. Right, you can actually bend it a lot. So this is way much softer. I wouldn't say it's softer, it's more flexible. You can do this with more flexibility. Yeah, I can actually pull it into this kind of angle. For Meguro, it's more bendy. I would say this one is more bendy, but it does have a 20 kg rating. So I'll say this tip is quite good, quite sensitive. So you can actually use it for bottom fishing, and the sensitive rod, you're still able to detect if there are fish biting. So it is still okay. Both rods are actually quite good. It just depends on your application, which one you prefer. Whereas for Seahawk, this tip is more stiffer. For some reason, this is a PE 1.3. This one looks more stiffer. Yeah, it have a stiffer blank, so it won't be as bendy as the Meguro. So bear in mind. So this rod, I believe Seahawk is more suitable for light jigging application, because the design itself, the rod is actually slimmer. If you do a comparison between these two rods, side by side comparison, Okay, of course I have a different PE rating, but I believe the PE 1 to 3 for Meguro should be thicker as well compared to Seahawk. So that's how it looks like for these two rods. Right. So it depends on you which one you like. So my opinion is that if you need a light jigging rod, a lightweight jigging rod, then Seahawk will be a better choice. And the plus point is that it have SIC ring guide. The Seahawk comes with SIC ring guide. And if you want a heavy duty rod that have a gimbal for fighting belt, then this Meguro is more suitable for you. If you prefer something like this that you really need a gimbal fighting belt, and it's actually longer. You can see this is actually longer. Right. If you prefer heavy duty, then Meguro is more suitable. You want to fight big fish or whatever you want to pull, and light jigging will be this one, the Seahawk Vortex. That's all. So for around $50 to $60 Singapore dollar, and depends on where you buy it. For some reason, if you get it in Malaysia, it's actually more cheaper, probably around 150 ringgit. You can get either these two rods. So it depends on you what kind of design, which design you like. In my view, both of these rods is actually quite good. It's just down to your personal preference, which design that you prefer. Okay, thank you so much.